Just practice the scales regularly. Make sure you know them well, and make sure that you've finished all the Arabic to the Quran exercises, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, for Nahu, I'm gonna have a very just a 5-minute Nahu lesson, and I'll tell you why now. Wait a second, your textbook. Did we mark? I think we marked this work. Okay, let me just think quickly. I think we marked most of this work. Can someone just remind me if we marked all of this work on page number 10? I can't remember if we marked all of them or not. Do we mark number 10? I can't remember. Exercise 1.4 types of Khabr. How far do we get to the marking? Must mark page 9 and 10. So in terms of, did we start any of these numbers yet? I'm sure we did some of these, or, no, or none of these. وقودها الناس والحجارة. Those of you who didn't do your homework, you'll know if you marked it, if you wrote in the answers for half of them. Perhaps. Okay, we'll still mark the homework, Sister Amina. Amina says. Okay, so we haven't marked any of these yet. So let's just mark. Let's just mark. How many do we have here? Let's just mark 1 to 7 now, and then we'll do other marking for next time. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Again, here we have the different types of Khabr for Nahu. So we're Nahu now. Sarf is fine. Sarf we marked number 5. You're gonna memorize those 5 scales. For Nahu in the last lesson, which was like 2 weeks ago, we did the different types of Khabr. So I'm going to actually just highlight the Khabr here so it's easy for you to see. وَقُودُهَا النَّاسُ وَالْحِجَارَةُ. Waqud means fuel. Waquduha means its fuel, the fuel of Jahannam. So the question you ask is, what is the fuel of Jahannam? The fuel of Jahannam is going to be An-nasu. An-nasu. So this is an unusual one. Why? Because in this one here, the Khabr is, yes, the Khabr is one word, An-nasu. Hijara is just linked to An-nasu with a wa. But the Khabr here is going to be a one word Khabr. What's unusual about this is that the Khabr here is definite. You normally say the Khabr is indefinite, but in this case, the Khabr here is definite. So it's a one word Khabr, and it is An-nasu. Its fuel is people and stones. Okay, so it's a one word Khabr. Waqud wa nas wal hijar. So again, your exercise here is to translate the following, but also identify what type of Khabr it is. Wa huwa bi kulli shay'in alim. Wa huwa, and he. So what is the Khabr about him, Allah? Out of the other words there, what is the Khabr? Is the Khabr bi kulli shay'in, or is the Khabr alimun? What is the Khabr? For number 2. So you ask yourself, wa huwa and he, what about him? The khabar is going to be the alimun. Can you see the bikulli shayn is just giving you, even though it's jar and majrur, it's giving you more information about alimun. So in other words, we could take out this kulli shay'in and it could still be a sentence. We could still say wa huwa alimun. That's perfectly fine. We can say wa huwa alimun and he is all knowledgeable without the bikulli shayn. So the bikulli shayn is just giving you more information or is connected to alimun. In other words, you could even move this to the end and say wa huwa alimun bikulli shay, and he is all knowledgeable about all things. So the khabar here is alimun. It's a one word khabar, and he, Allah, is, put the comma here, about all things knowledgeable. Okay. Next one. Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin. Where's the khabar for the number 3? Okay, give me the translation for number 3 and tell me where the khabar is. Remember, the khabar is going to be the thing after is or are. Because mubtada khabar is something, is something. This is one of the most difficult concepts in Nahwu. I mean, simple to understand, but difficult to apply. So what's the translation for number 3 and where is the khabar? تلك آيات الكتاب المبين. Okay, good. So translation are tilka, those are the verses of the clear book. Now where's the khabar? Remember, the khabar comes after the is or the are. And remember, we said that if the khabar is in raf'un, it's a one word khabar. If the khabar is in raf'un, it's a one word khabar. So if you look at the translation, those, these are those we can leave for now, inshallah, but just I'll put those for hada, this, dhalika, that. So this here, ayatul kitab, this is where the khabar starts. And obviously this is all linked to the khabar, but I'm saying this is where the khabar starts, is ayat. Because tilka means these, not these, those. Tilka means those. What about those? Those are the verses of the clear book. So the are will come in between before ayat. So ayat here is going to be the khabar. Obviously al-kitab is mudafun ilayh and al-mubin is sifa. So there's going to be a one word khabar. Next one. Nahnu usbatun. Nahnu, we, and wa nahnu, and we are. What are we? Usba. What's usba? We are a strong group. Strong group. Where's the khabar? The khabar is usbatun. Next one. Number 5. Wallahu alimun bima ya'lamun. Wallahu, and Allah is alimun. And Allah is all knowledgeable, bima ya'lamun, about that which they are doing. So your translation number 5, and Allah is all knowledgeable, bima ya'lamun, about that which they, keep the answers coming inshallah, they are doing. So where's the khabar here? The khabar here is going to be what? The khabar is going to be alimun. Giving news about Allah, He is alimun, He is all knowledgeable. Bima ya'lamun is just giving you more connection to alimun, about what's knowledgeable about that which they are doing. Next one. وَأَنْتُمْ عَنْهُ غَافِلُونَ. Wa antum. Where's the khabar for that one and what's the translation? For number 6 and 7, tell me where the khabar is and tell me what the translation is. Wa antum anhu ghafilun. Wa antum and antum and all of you and all of you. Anhu, about him or it, I'm not sure what the context is. Ghafilun, him or it, I'm not sure. Ghafilun means to be unaware. So where's the khabar for that one? Where's the khabar for that one? So let's just find the surah quickly. Surah number 12, verse number 13. Oh, it's him. The him is referring to Nabi Yusuf alayhi salam. And all of you about him and are unaware. So ghafiluna is the khabar. Okay, so listen carefully. What I want to, why I highlighted this here is, can you see that all of these ones highlighted here from the top to the bottom? An-nasu alimun ayatu usbatun alimun ghafiluna. These are all the ones we learnt last year. Meaning what? This is a khabar which is raf'un, which is one word. Yes, there may be a mudaf ilayhi or a sifa or something else next to it, but there's a one word khabar. There's a one word there in raf'un, and therefore it's a one word khabar. Compare this to the last one here, number 7. نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص. نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص. نحن here is the mubtada. What is the news about we? What is the khabar about we? We. نقص, we narrate upon you the best of stories. So where is the khabar here? Where is the khabar of this one here? The khabar for this one is going to be this whole part here. نقص عليك أحسن القصص. So this here, نقص is a verb. قص يقص is a verb. It means to tell a story, to narrate. عليك is just أحسن is a مفعول به, and this is مضاف إليه. But the point I want to make is that this here, this khabar is not a one word in raf khabar. This is a jumlatul fi'liya khabar. It's a jumlatul fi'liya khabar. So the khabar can't just be the best of stories. Because if you say nahnu is the focus of the sentence, give me news about the focus of the sentence. The focus of the sentence, the news not that we are the best of stories. The focus is that we, the news is that we narrate the best of stories. You with me? That is the news about we. We, Allah Ta'ala, what about us? Naqussu, we narrate upon you the best of stories. Okay. Homework, inshallah. Homework for this is that if you haven't finished this one, you are going to finish this one for homework, inshallah ta'ala. And then also, I haven't finished this, but I'll just read it to you anyway, and then I'll send it to you after the class, inshallah. So let me just go back here. If you go to the next exercise, the next exercise speaks about 1.4. It speaks about the mubtada, and it speaks about the non-declinable mabni mubtada. The non-declinable mabniyun mubtada. What does this mean? This means, it says here, the mubtada can also be mabniyun, non-declinable. Meaning what? It is the same in raf'un, the same in nasb, the same in jar. A non-declinable ism which ending vowels are fixed and cannot change, therefore their state of raf will be implied. What do I mean by mabni words? For example, a damir, huwa. Let's do all the damirs you know quickly. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antum, anti, antunna, ana, nahnu. Again, give me all the damirs. Huwa, hum, hiya, hunna, anta, antum, anti, antunna, ana, nahnu. That's going to be all the damirs. They always stay the same in raf'un, nasbun, jarrun. Let's do ismul ishara. Hada, hada, this, hada, hadihi, dhalika, tilka, haula'i, ulaika. Again, hada, hadihi, dhalika, tilka, haula'i, ulaika. هذا is always هذا رفع هذا نصب هذا جر هذا ذلك رفع ذلك نصب ذلك جر. Next one اسم موصول الذي التي الذين اللاتي اللائي. Again الذي التي الذي التي الذين اللاتي اللائي. All of these words are always going to be مبني. They are always going to be fixed. So if I go back to the exercise we did just now, can you see that some of these words here, وَهُوَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٍ, can you see وَهُوَ is the mubtada, but we can't see the raf'un because the word is fixed. It's a damiru is fixed. For example, tilka. Can you see tilka? Tilka ayatul kitab. Those. Hada this. Hadi this. Dhalika that. So, tilka. That or those. Those. Can you see tilka here is a fixed word. It's mabni. So this exercise here is just telling you that there are words in Arabic that are mabniyun, and those mabniyun words are often going to be the mubtada. So what I'm going to do is I already put all the verses down. I must just populate this inshallah. So I'm going to do this now after class, and then I'm going to send you 1.4. I'm going to send you 1.4, and this is going to be for homework. So 1.3 you're going to finish your old homework, and 1.4 is going to be for homework inshallah ta'ala. Okay. Any questions? Are you all good? And also the website is working again, so it should be